Hello and welcome in to our Sunday night episode of Between the Hedges. Thank y'all for tuning in, whether it's now or in the future. We really appreciate it. What's going on tonight, guys?
Go Dogs!
Where you at, baby?
We got a couple of dubs by the teams that we love, so it's a good day, right? It's a good day yesterday.
A win's a win's a win. That's what somebody has said on the show plenty of times.
Yep. A bad win is better than a pretty loss, right?
Or a bad loss.
Hey, it could be worse. We could be Auburn fans.
Oof, man. Yeah, they got robbed with a touchdown.
Yeah, sure they did.
Hey, if that ball breaks the plane of the goal line, it is a touchdown.
But you have to have control of said ball before as it breaks the plane of that goal line for it to count as a touchdown. And he got knocked out almost as soon as he grabbed it from the center. It was not under his control.
Says the Georgia fan. Says the Georgia fan.
Hey, that's the way the refs called it, and that's the way the refs
reviewed it. Do you believe everything the refs say?
Hey, when it goes my way, sure, why not?
Yeah, you're going right.
There you go.
Why am I going to argue with it if it goes my way? That doesn't make any sense.
Nah.
They called it a fumble. They reviewed it. They confirmed it was a fumble. The biggest part about that whole play is they robbed us of a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, you didn't deserve it.
Because we recovered the fumble and ran it all the way back, and they didn't even count that.
You know,
tell me how ballistic that place would have been if they would have come back after review and said it was a touchdown for Georgia.
Well,
yeah. Which is actually by the letter of the law what it should have been. So
because when he recovered that ball, he was not down. He was on top of the pile, and he got up and ran it all the way back.
You know why they didn't call it a touchdown, right, Dave? Papa D? Because they knew they made a mistake in not calling a touchdown for Auburn.
No, they said they blew the whistle because they were trying to dig him out of the pile to see where the ball made it. Meanwhile, the ball was in our end zone.
What.
Yeah, so initially, just for those of you who don't know, this was the most controversial call last night that
if you don't
everybody
know what we're talking about, come out from underneath your rock.
Yeah. I initially, and I'll read my text just to be transparent here. These two know what I'm talking about, but I'm about to change what I thought. My first reaction was that was a touchdown, bad call, huge break, right? But right after that, I said, "Can we do anything with it?" I mean, because it's if it's a huge break, what can we do with it? Well, immediately, a classic Papa D said that was not a touchdown, and I'm like, all right, Mr. Contrary, okay.
No, I wasn't being contrary. I saw them punch that ball out live. You can ask. Your brother was over here and his wife, and your mother was over here watching the game with me, and so was your sister. As soon as he went lunged forward, I said, he knocked that ball loose.
Yeah.
They knocked it loose. Get the ball.
Well, and here's the thing. So the by the letter of the law, they reversed that, and it was the right call, right? But here's why. There's some other angles that they did not show on the broadcast. And if you zoom in, you see the ball moving as he's going across the line, because on the other side of it, on his right side of his body, there was an arm that came through that punched the ball, started punching at the ball there. And then it was, who was it? Three.
We had two players punch that ball. One jarred it loose, and it was already.
And then the other one finished it off.
And the other one finished knocking it out. And then the third player picked it up and ran with it.
So, with all that being said, it should have been a touchdown in our favor because we returned that because they blew the play dead prematurely. All in all, controversy or not, yes, that's a 10-point swing because we ended up getting 3 points out of that drive, but we did have to drive the whole entire freaking length of the field
99 yards
to get
in
those
under a minute.
to get those 3 points. But then we proceed to shut out Auburn the rest of the game. They get nothing.
And only give up 50 total yards of offense they had the whole second half. And 25 of that or so was on their last drive after we went up 10 and we were playing soft to just keep them in front of us, basically.
Yeah.
So it was like 25 yards of offense the whole in the second half when it was, you know.
So Auburn, you had plenty of chances to win that game and you did not make the plays and we did. So we won.
Well, the momentum was stolen from them when they got the touchdown taken from them. You know, I mean,
you got to be mentally. You got to be all right.
That's
whether
one
they
thing
blew
that
the call, whether they blew that call, whether they got it right, whatever. It doesn't matter. You got to be more mentally tough than what Auburn showed in that game. You're up 10-0, getting ready to go up 17-0, and one play shouldn't derail you the rest of the night. You had a whole second half to go out there and make it some kind of play to correct it, to regain momentum, whatever, and you couldn't do it because you're soft as Charmin tissue.
No, that's true. That was a great point because that was what their coach was embodying, and that's why I like Kirby so much more than any other coach out there. Kirby's like, next play, gotta be tougher than that. Get over it, move on, get past it. It's over with. And Hugh Freeze looked like he was going to have an aneurysm, and you know he was gonna go find the next person to punch in the face, you know, mid game because he was just so distraught by this call. And I'm like, buddy, you got to go in that locker room. They're all looking at you, and you've got to say, guys, we got to hang in there. We're winning this game. We're doing everything right. That needed to be the message. I don't know what the message was, but clearly his team didn't respond to it at halftime very well because we came out and dominated the game at that point.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, it was a tale of two halves, completely different halves. The first half, they dominated. I'll give them their due. I mean, they came out and they did everything they wanted to do, and we couldn't stop anything they did.
And but they didn't do enough to separate.
That's
They should have beaten us by way more in the first half, and then we wouldn't even be talking about this.
Well, they did enough until the refs took over.
That's right. Thank goodness that payment came through.
That direct deposit hit.
The check didn't bounce.
Oh, man.
Matty Ice is commenting in the
gosh.
He agrees with us.
Oh, I see. He can't show up and be on the podcast, the video, but he can comment in the chat.
He's got to paint a baby room or something, man. Let him be.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He's on baby watch.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're in baby watch mode, and he's making final preparations.
Good for him.
All right, so
now that we're past,
what about the LSU game, man? Give us some insight about that, because I mean, South Carolina gave you guys a little bit tougher of a fight than what I anticipated they would.
Well, I figured it was going to be that. You know, LSU their defense is strong, but offense is where it needs to be. Offensive line on the LSU is terrible. It's just terrible.
Terrible.
I sound like
terrible. Charles Barkley.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Nussmeier looked he looked healthier than he has all season. And he was putting some zip on the ball, but I think he got a little overconfident in some of his passes because he threw 2 interceptions. But I did like the way he looked. So hopefully it's a good sign, good things to come. They did win the game, and that's all that matters. I think it was 20-10, I believe what the score was, the same as Georgia-Auburn. So
that's very weird too.
Yes. So it's
and we both covered. So hallelujah.
No,
Georgia finally covered being a favorite.
I think Georgia. In the second half, they dominated that game. It could have been worse, but it wasn't. And I think LSU, the way they played, it could have been worse, but it wasn't because of the turnovers. I'm still not impressed with LSU right now, mainly because of the offense. And And David, I think Papa D, I think you said this too. Man, every team turns over, their whole roster every year right now with the NIL. But to me, that's just an excuse. It's not a good reason the way they're playing. Look at Indiana. They turn over the roster, and look what they're doing, man.
Hey, shock the world, baby.
Bam.
Shock the world.
Hey, what about all these long home winning streaks ending in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Don't remind me.
That's crazy.
Don't remind me.
Hey, but the Indiana game is strong.
This just kind of goes on top of Tiger Mike's point, the NIL and turning over the roster. You're not going to have the dominance, like the run of us winning, how many ever games we won in a row. That was our 45th game win in a row against non-ranked opponents. And I think that'll end too, because it's just like the dominance is over. You're not going to have repeat champions. You're not going to have teams just rolling off 30 wins in a row anymore. I mean, I think all those days are over. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think you're probably right. The days of a team becoming a quote unquote dynasty, I don't think it's going to happen very readily, because you're not going to be able to keep the depth on your team from year to year. If somebody's not happy with the amount of playing time that they get, and they're not excited just to play their role and be a part of a winner, and they're going to go somewhere and find a place where they can get more playing time or more money in most cases.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree with that, Tiger Mike?
I totally agree. I mean, I think it's what's best for me. That's what it's about right now. So
it's like NFL light, right?
Well, it's free agency every year. It's what it is.
Yep.
And the coaches have to keep constantly recruit these guys.
Yeah, you don't guarantee him being there at least 3 years.
Well, in the recruits that you recruit, you're not going to have them but 2 years at that, because they're moving on. It's not like, it's 3 years with the program and they're moving to the NFL, or they're graduating out, or at least they're staying a little longer. Now they're getting transferred out to other places, so because of money or whatever it may be. So,
all right, so we ready to show our results from this week's games?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Let's do it.
Hey, I'll give you guys a hint. We had a dang good week.
Did we?
It was a good week.
Did.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you had LSU Tigers up there last week when it was small, but at least it was up there. Come on. Give me a little something now. Come on, guys.
We're working on it, okay?
All right, this is everybody's just a reminder, this is everybody's picks from the games. We all agreed on UGA, we all agreed on LSU, and all of us won those games. Those are covered.
Of course.
So here's the results. UGA wins 20-10. Like I said, we all won that game. Missouri gave it all they had, and the dang Alabama Crimson Tide just pulled it out
by half point, wasn't it?
Yep, they were favored by 3.5, but Missouri kept it close enough, so the Missouri pick was the right one.
Dang backdoor cover.
Man, I was so upset with it. And Illinois was close too. Illinois and Ohio State.
It got closer at the end. Yeah, it was 34-10, and they scored one more time. Went for 2 and didn't get
it.
And then we had Oregon, Indiana. Somebody on the show said this was the upset pick of the week. I forget who that was.
It was me, but I wasn't on there, so.
Everybody give him a golf clap. He got it right. No, it's good. That was a good call on your part.
Indiana upset it.
Well, wait a second. 20. What about Texas? No one picked Texas but Tiger Mike, and look what happened.
There you go.
All right.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All right. Come on now.
You're right. You're exactly right. That was probably
the shock of the day. to me.
That I was dumbfounded by how bad Oklahoma played in that game.
They looked worse
And
than
the
Auburn.
problem was they just turned the ball over too many dang times. What did he have? Like 3 interceptions?
Oh, the defense.
And then they had a fumble or something too. I mean, it was just awful.
Defense for Texas dominated. Nola Boy, Manning stood strong in the face.
He looked pretty good.
He finally had a halfway decent game.
He did, but the offensive line, just like LSU for Texas, is terrible. He was still running, and it was hard to watch. He couldn't really run the ball too good. He passed it really good, in my opinion. Some of the play calls were subpar again, in my opinion, but Texas pulled it out. And I just missed the Alabama and the Illinois, I think, by a total of 7 points, and I would have hit the all 6. So, anyways,
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, all right, Jim Mora.
Hey, that's a strong week by all of us.
Look at that. 4-2, 5-1, 4-2, 4-2. Overall, combined 17-7 for the week. That's strong.
I gotta find a
little
week.
tidbit.
I gotta find a week that you don't beat me by one freaking game. Golly, man.
And just a little tidbit. Our friend of the show, Casey, she went 4-2 as well.
Good job, Casey. Yeah.
You know, everybody was doing good with their picks this weekend. And you know.
Oh.
And I mean, and I'm kind of impressed by the overall records for the season down there too. 22-15, 23-14, and then Mike and Matthew are both 20-17 for the season.
Tiger Mike's the rookie, and I'm showing out, man.
There you go.
2 weeks in a row, and I just missed it by like 7 points for 2 games, and it could have been a 4-game swing right there for me, right there, man. I'm telling you, Tiger Mike's coming up, and I'm telling you, watch yourself, guys. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna win it all. I'm not sure what we're gonna get besides bragging rights, but I'm gonna get something. Maybe I'll send y'all some LSU gear. You gotta wear on the podcast or something.
That would be a good little wager.
How's that
we could do?
What?
If I win out this year with the rankings, overall rankings, you got to wear some Tiger gear.
I got to wear Tiger gear?
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep. Or sing our chant, you know. Come on.
We don't want that. We don't want to hear that.
Yep. It's gonna happen.
Not from Papa D is what I'm saying.
Papa D. Oh yeah, he's not a good singer.
No. No. She keep his day job.
All right, so what we got here?
All right.
Everybody's updated rankings. Here we go. Read it and weep. Anything stand out to you guys? I will say a couple of things that I noticed. Matty Ice there and Tiger Mike, buddy, they grade on some tough curves here.
Yeah.
They both dropped Oklahoma completely out of their top 12 after their first loss. And Tiger Mike, he did the same thing to Oregon.
Oh,
Oregon's no longer on there either after they lose one game. Wow.
Who they
Y'all
lose
are tough.
Hey,
they lost to your number 4 ranked Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah, Oregon's gone. Oklahoma's gone. Look, Georgia Tech played well. And Texas, man. Texas, hook 'em horns, baby.
You saw enough out of Texas to bring them back in, huh?
Man, I'm a homer.
All right.
New Orleans. Come on, baby.
Oh, you're claiming him now. That's going to be sick the rest of the season. You're going to make me barf.
I can't wait till he transfers back home to LSU. That'd be great.
Will it?
I love it. Then he'll get drafted by the Saints.
But I mean, to say the least, there's a lot of changes for all of us in this week's rankings. Each of us did had some shuffling going on here.
You know, I brought Georgia Tech up. I brought Texas up. You know, and I made a lot of changes. You know, Oregon's never really impressed me all year. They really haven't impressed me really ever. And they had to go. So, and Texas, man, they were strong. That was a big win, if you ask me. That was a statement. They're going to run the table. Red River rivalry is a big game for those guys, and they got. To me, the defense.
Are we gonna let him get away with that statement?
They're not coming to Athens and beating us. Sorry, but
yes.
Are we gonna let him get away with that statement?
Hey, I'm gonna find some Texas gear, so when we have our podcast, I'm gonna wear that. Okay?
No, we're gonna wager some money on that game.
Oh, man,
I'm willing to put a bunch of money on the fact that we're gonna win that game.
All right, who else? What's their remaining schedule?
Texas?
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
I got it. They got at Kentucky.
That'll be a win. Should be.
At Mississippi State. At home against Vandy. That's not an easy win anymore.
Nope.
And at Mississippi State, depending on what time it is, and the Cowbells, not easy either.
It's not.
At Georgia, that's a loss. Versus Arkansas, and then finish of the year with Texas A&M. Yeah, they're not running the table, Tiger Mike. I'm sorry.
At home, they play at home. Texas, not you know.
Yeah,
there's a good chance they lose at least 2 more games.
Wow.
I think they will finish the year 8-4.
Okay, it's not bad.
I mean, they just lost too many games early. If you would have told me that they found a way to get past Florida, and they would have squeaked out a victory against Ohio State, I'd give you 10-2 with that schedule. But it was always going to be tough for them.
Well, they should have won an Ohio State game at the beginning of the year. It was a 7-14 game. I mean, that was a close game. But Florida was another close game. It was a touchdown or less, or whatever it was. Was it?
Yeah, it was 8 points.
8 points. So
I meant to share this a little bit earlier when we were talking about the Georgia Auburn game, but I shared a picture. Micah, you go ahead and give it access. It's the new banner they're putting up in Jordan-Air for later this week.
Yeah, congrats. You can put up that banner.
That's their latest banner going up in their stadium. Just wanted to share that with everybody so we all know.
It's the biggest win Auburn's had since Cam Newton was there. Just saying. I mean, Cam Newton was in the building last night, and he was dabbing up the Georgia players because he knew who was better.
But they retired his jersey, didn't they, or his number?
Yeah.
What it was.
But he knew. Cam knew. No moral victories.
No.
So, yeah, I thought that would be interesting to share with it.
Well, I'm going to call it here. Texas beats Georgia.
I'm sure you think that.
How much cheese are you willing to put behind that?
Oh, Lord, here we go.
There.
We're not going there? You're not that confident?
No, he's just needling.
He's just talking.
He's just needling it.
We can talk all there. People don't have to know.
Okay. Shoot. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat, baby. Okay.
And I will be at the game this weekend against Ole Miss.
Oh, will you?
Yes. We got something for them, too. They ain't winning that game either.
I was about to say, man, that's going to be I think Ole Miss went into this week underestimating Washington State. You know,
For sure.
I think they were more looking ahead to this week's game, to be
I
honest.
think they were too.
And I think they probably spent a lot of time preparing and getting ready for this game this week as opposed to Washington State last week.
You know, Papa D, you told me yesterday that Texas was favored to beat Oklahoma. However, Ole Miss was favored to beat Washington State by 33. And they beat them by, what was it, 3 points?
Yeah.
3.
1, 2, 3.
That's a bad win. If there's a bad win, that's a bad win.
Especially at home.
You know, those people that predict these and are giving favors and stuff, I never listen to that hype on that stuff. So at the end of the day, Ole Miss, they walked out of that. I think you're right, Dolph. That was a bad win. That really was. They got an egg in their face on that one. I think they're going to redeem themselves. I think they're going to beat Georgia this weekend coming up.
Oh, do you?
Wow.
How much you willing to put on
He's
that?
picking everybody to beat Georgia this season.
Everybody's going to beat us. Auburn beats us.
You get a win against Georgia. You get a win against Georgia. And you
I like getting the W's out, man. You know, I mean,
what are we, the sisters of the poor and the blind? Like, come on.
Look,
I mean, we're not Kentucky. I'd understand if we were Kentucky.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay, it's not me. Okay,
it's all this LSU thinking, you know, the Louisiana talk.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Well,
look,
hey, just a
it's gonna
little
be a tough game. I think
a little tidbit.
The defense for Georgia is going to have a challenge against the Ole Miss quarterback, in my opinion.
Our defense has a challenge against every quarterback, especially in the first half this season.
Well, that's the X factor.
We don't know how to get off the field.
No.
Against anybody. We make everybody look like a Heisman contender in the first half.
Well, Georgia's defense isn't as good. LSU's defense is strong. LSU's offense is very terrible right now. And I think Georgia's offense is terrible. And Georgia's offense is
terrible.
I think if you switched offensive defenses for teams, LSU and or Georgia, you'd have the best team in the country, in my opinion. Really. LSU's defense is one of the best in the country. I think Georgia's offense is one of the best in the country. So that's just
there's a compliment. I'll take that. Our offense and your defense would be unstoppable. You're right.
I think it would be. I really do. It'll be a championship.
It'd be like 21 and 22 all over again.
Yeah,
it'd be over.
2019 Tigers.
Yeah, it'd be over.
Only the best college team in our lifetime, 2019 LSU Tigers.
All right, on to something more important.
Okay.
This is how historic that win for Indiana was in their program. I don't know if you can really read the bottom of that.
Is that ranked against top 5
Indiana
teams?
secures their first ever road win versus an AP top 5 team. They were 0-46 before Saturday when they won. They're now 1-46.
Quit riding your one prediction on this Indiana team.
I just thought it was impressive, man. It was impressive.
3 weeks ago, I predicted Indiana's going to be a strong team, and you said, "Oh no, they lost all their players and this and that, and they're going to reach that." And what have they done? They just run the table. You know, I mentioned Indiana early on, and you spit on me, man. You know, it was terrible.
Oh. Did I hurt your feelings, LSU Mike?
No, Dogfather.
Tiger Mike.
You got to preview that. We got to replay that night when I was talking about him.
Yeah, you find that and we'll play it again.
Okay.
All right.
But hey, that's 1-46 is pretty strong. I'm glad I predicted him about 4 weeks ago.
There you go. I'm so glad you're on here now.
Yeah, it's very necessary. Very much needed.
Do I compliment Papa D a lot, or is that what it is?
Yeah, you counterbalance him a little bit, so we don't have so much,
his ego. He's got a big ego. I think it's that Gaudry blood is what it is.
The Gaudry?
It
is
is.
the Gaudry?
It's definitely a Gaudry thing because I see it all through us. It's crazy. You have to fight it. It's like an inner demon that you have to fight.
Just gotta let it out. They say you can't keep that stuff in. You gotta let it come out. Makes you feel better.
It's true. It's healthier that way, right?
And I'm just good like that. Well,
so Papa D got his upset pick right. Tiger Mike got your upset pick right. I totally whiffed on mine.
What upset pick did Tiger Mike get right?
Texas.
They were favored.
There we go.
It's not an upset pick if you're the favorite.
When you're an unranked team, you've been a ranked team.
Let's see how this. Let me tell you how this works, Tiger Mike. When you're the favorite,
I picked Indiana
game.
I picked Indiana as well.
When you're the favorite and you pick a team, that's what's supposed to happen.
Don't be jealous as I picked two upsets against your one. Okay, don't be jealous.
Texas was not an upset.
It was.
They were the favorite.
And it's like I said on Friday night. If for those of you who watched, I'm sorry, but I'm going to repeat myself. Tiger Mike, this is what I said to defend you on Friday. It's more like soccer in their form, right? So the form going into that game yesterday for both teams, Oklahoma was trending up and they were on a winning streak. Texas was trending down. They're on a losing streak and they were unranked. So that's why I said that might be what he was meaning by this is his upset pick of the week.
No, that involves too much thinking for Tiger Mike.
No, is that fair?
It's very fair. And not only that, I mean, you've got a top 10 team going against an unranked team. I mean, come on. On a neutral field, by the way. Yeah. Neutral field. Okay? Listen.
Yeah.
Hey, don't break your arm patting yourself on the back over there, big guy.
I'm not going to because I'm used to success that I'm given. Okay, so y'all just got to get used to it.
Okay. I'm so thankful we're living in Tiger Mike's world.
Hey, welcome to it, baby. Welcome to it. And listen,
well, thank you,
Dogfather. Remember this. Papa D does not like getting shown up, and I showed him up. I got two upset picks, not just one. I almost did two with the Illinois, but Indiana, but I didn't. I should have won two, not one, but two. Okay, so
you're right. You're right about that. Anytime that you one up him,
yeah,
he doesn't like that because that's why I said, can I just have 1 week where I have a good week with picks and you don't beat me by one?
Yes.
I'm gonna beat him by one this week, and let's see how that goes for him.
Oh,
he's not gonna like it.
No.
I'm going undefeated on my picks this week. Undefeated.
You know, he is short too, and he don't like being like that. So he's trying to. That Napoleon syndrome's coming out too. So
he's shrinking too. He used to be taller. Now he's shrinking. So
is that right?
Yeah. He used to kind of, tower over us. Now Matthew's taller than him, and
oh wow,
I'm taller than him. So
I'm taller than him. So we're all taller.
Yeah, he doesn't like being the little guy now.
No, it's okay. He's trying to fight out. He's just trying to fight everybody now. Is what it is.
You got some rage in there.
You got a little rage.
You need to get some of that out. We need to have a therapy session real quick.
Papa D, let it go right now. We'll let you go with it. Go on. Good job with Indiana, though. Good job. About time you pick a good one.
Maybe I need to pull up the rankings showing the picks for overall this season and remind everybody. Remind everybody who's been picking the best over the season. So
I do want to say this: the first 2 or 3 weeks, I did not know we were picking by points, and that's on me. I should have known, so I did not pick that way. I was picking straight up. So after I figured that out, not
Yeah,
only
we know you LSU guys are a little bit
the
slow.
door down, and I've come in strong, baby. So watch out. Here I come.
We realize you LSU guys are kind of special. You're a little slow.
We're a little slow.
A little slow. It takes you a while. You'll get there, but it takes a while.
I rode the short bus a little bit. Look, don't make fun of people like me, okay? I see how you are.
I'm not making fun. I'm just sharing facts.
But
Making fun of retarded.
I'm only one game behind you, so all it takes is 1 week.
There you go, Dogfather.
And then I'm going to be in first place.
That's all that matters.
We've been going tit for tat, back and forth all season. So,
well, look, I hope you do, because I'm gonna help you talk junk when you're above them. Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That'll be awesome.
I'm telling you, it's this week. I'm going undefeated.
I know you're chomping at the bit.
I'm gonna have the first undefeated week on the show in the show's history.
That's right.
And I'm gonna pass you this week.
Good deal. Congratulations. And I can make you a banner to hang up in your house.
Dang.
That's right. I can add it to
kind of like Auburn celebrating the first half
two
victory.
Championships right here.
Hey, it's the little successes, Papa D, that matter.
Yeah, okay? I know. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta win a half before you can win the whole game.
You do. You gotta win the quarter. You gotta win a play. So
you gotta have goals.
You gotta have goals.
You gotta have the right goals too.
Well, look, I'm looking forward to this week's games. We've got some good ones coming up. So, any upset picks, Dogfather? I haven't really looked at what we got coming up, but I'm definitely going to make sure.
We'll figure that out come Friday. But I mean,
I definitely want to make sure that somebody is favored, and I'm gonna make it an upset pick again. Okay.
There you go. Make sure you understand how that works going forward. I mean, just a sampling of the games we got. It's going to be another good weekend of college football. You got UGA, Ole Miss. You got
game day coming.
Game day is going to be in Athens. LSU going on the road, fighting all those mighty Commodores this weekend, baby. Yep. I mean, what's your initial impression of how that game's going to go, man?
I think LSU's going to win, but it's going to be by a field goal or a touchdown. It's going to be a tough one because
know what? I've heard whispers that Vandy's actually the favorite in this game.
Are you going to pick them as an upset?
I don't know yet. Hey, but I've heard that Vandy is actually favored in this game.
Upset, please help me on this one. Okay.
All right. Yeah, but you can't pick Vandy and call it an upset if they are favored.
Come on.
By Tiger Mike's logic, I can.
Well, I think it would be because they're the 15th, 16th, 17th ranked team, and LSU's 10th or 11th. So yes, it will be an upset.
Yeah, that's what I said. By your logic, it will be right. We also got Tennessee and Alabama playing this weekend.
Ooh.
Rocky Top, baby.
You got Mississippi State going to Florida. You got Missouri going to Auburn.
No, Vandy has opened as a 2.5 point favorite.
Have they?
Mm-hmm.
And then you also got USC playing at Notre Dame.
USC just beat Michigan.
Yeah, USC
at home.
So who's favored in the Georgia Ole Miss game?
Georgia by 6.5.
Georgia by 6.5.
6.5 is the
over. 6.5 or 7.
As an upset pick, what is that? Even though they're ranked 5th in the country, is that an upset pick?
Yeah, because Georgia's favored.
Okay.
When I'm talking about that, all I'm talking about is with the points, dude. That's all I mean.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. It's all right.
I get what you're saying. The lower ranked team won. Texas beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma was a higher rank. I get that.
The reason we're favored is because we're at home.
That's what I was thinking too.
But I mean, that 6.5 open tells me we would open as a slight favorite at Ole Miss. Home field's usually worth about 3 points, 2 to 3.
About a field goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll
yeah.
be fun. It'll be an interesting weekend. We'll have some good games to discuss. I'm sure of it.
And
Okay.
we'll all give our upset pick of the week, and we'll have clarity on that for this week, and it's going to be a good week.
Oh, man. We'll have some clarity this time.
And maybe we'll have Matty Ice back on the show on Friday. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, I do want to mention Colorado. We ended last week with me talking about Colorado. What about them this past weekend? What do you think?
I have no idea what they did.
They beat Arizona State.
They beat Arizona. No, it was Iowa State, wasn't it?
Oh, Iowa State.
Yeah, Iowa State. Yep. So they were. That was an upset pick, if we would have called it. It was 24-17. Iowa was ranked 22. Colorado. It was a third win out of 7 games, so they're not doing too good this year. So.
Yeah, and they had to come from behind in that one to win it.
Did they? I didn't look at the box score.
Well, they jumped out to an early lead, and then they gave it away. Got down by, 7 to 10, and then came back and won.
There you go. I only mention that because I'm a big Deion fan. Growing up, a Braves fan, and I was a Falcons fan at one time. So, watching him, watch yourself. Don't.
Hey, we were
They're going
to
kick you out. They're going to kick you out of Louisiana, dude.
Don't tell everybody, okay?
Hey, I used to be a Falcons fan too. Not anymore.
I just remember
everybody used to be a Falcons fan.
I remember as a kid though, watching Deion getting lifted out of there by a helicopter, either to the football game or to the baseball game, and watching him play 2 sports was amazing to me. And he dominated both of them, in my opinion. And there was only one other player was Bo Jackson, and watching Bo play outfield was amazing too. So, anyways, enough of my football stuff. So this is Between the Hedges. So, baseball. I'm sorry. Good stuff.
No, it's good. We're at the championship series for baseball, so about to have a World Series matchup.
Well, the Braves are going to lose a long-time skipper. Been in the organization, 50 years? What was it? 49 years he's been with the Braves. That's amazing.
Yeah, the organization, yeah.
Amazing.
Be interesting to see who they get as the new manager. I told y'all, I think it's going to be old Larry.
He's not interested in doing it. He's already
he said no, but then he's walked it back. He's like, well, maybe I would be if I had, the right staff. And I'm like, oh, okay, Larry. Come on, Larry. We want old Larry.
Larry be good. You put his other brother there, the Jones boys together with, Andrew as a hitting coach. What do you think? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Outfield coach. I don't know. I'd love to see those 2 guys back together again. Anyways, I know we're here talking about football, but they ain't nothing like the 90s baseball. Braves, man, coming up. It was amazing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Golden age of that Braves baseball.
If my wife would have let me, my firstborn son would have been Chipper. She didn't. She said no, but not.
Yeah, I bet she's pretty glad he's not.
Yeah, she said you can nickname him Chipper. I'm like, no, I don't. I want to name him Chipper. She said no, but hell no.
Not only no, but hell no. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I am definitely. I think we got some good games coming up, and so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm gonna try to pick 2 upset picks. Papa D,
you do that, man. You continue this roll. You're on a heater, dude.
Well, thank you for
bringing up the rear and on a heater, man. It must be awesome being in.
Well, one day you'll be there.
I'm trying. When I grow up, I just want to be like Tiger Mike.
Look,
Me too.
That needs to be a Gatorade commercial.
It's big paws to fill. Okay.
Be like Tiger Mike.
Be like Mike.
No, not Mike, because that's a different Mike. I want to be like Tiger Mike.
Oh,
well, I think that wraps up another great episode. So thank y'all for joining me tonight. It was a lot of fun as always. Like we said, we'll be back on here Friday evening about 8:30. Just be sure to follow us and like us and turn on the notifications so that you know when we are going to be on, because it seems to differ time to time. And that's the best way to keep up with us. We appreciate the support. Everyone, give us a like, give us a follow if you like what we're doing. We really appreciate that. And everybody have a great week. And as always, go Dogs.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.